Hi, welcome to Aussie Nomads Destinations. Follow us as we caravan our way around Australia. This is Ed and I'm Bec, and we're finding you the best free and budget camp spots Oz has to offer. Fishing, crabbing and hiking our way through this awesome country.
We are heading to the high country. We find the most beautiful caves and thermal pool and finally get our brumby fix. Well, that's it for Jones's Bridge. We have been to Tumut, had a good look around, and now we are off to Yarrangobilly, up into the Kosciuszko National Park. Happy days. It's amazing. Can't believe we're here. Oh, it's Black Perry Lookout, not Mount Perry Lookout. Back to the car. We are now 1,069 metres above sea level. Under Blue Waterholes with 25 kilometres and the homestead's 22. Rightio. It's a dirt road into the campgrounds, about 5 kilometres from memory. There are no services up here. No fuel, no shops, no gas, no phone and no internet. We are staying at the Long Plain Campgrounds in the Kosciuszko National Park. You need to book online before you get up here, as there is no internet. So this is the Long Plains camping area, and you're allowed to camp up here with your horses. And this is the horse area. There's a toilet, a couple of horse yards, and then the camping grounds. It was $6 per booking for as long as you stay. So really, it's free. We set up with the best views down the valley. Let the brumby chase begin. Anyway, let's have a look at what you get for $6. There is a drop toilet and a few fire pits scattered throughout the campgrounds. It was mowed and tidy. No other services, except it came with 1 million flies. I'm just so excited to be up here. I love the high country. There is something magical about these areas. I can't pinpoint it. Is it the air, the scenery, the vast plains, the animals, the cool temperatures, or the lifestyle? I don't know, but it makes me happy, relaxed, and peaceful. The sunsets are stunning. The next morning, the fog had really set in. It's such a beautiful way to start the day. Sit out here, drink my coffee, and look down the valley. I did a quick walk to the front gate and spotted this brumby hoof. They must be here somewhere. The search continues. So today we are heading to Yarrangobilly Caves, and we're doing a couple of walks, and then tomorrow we're going to come back and do the thermal pool. We are at Yarrangobilly Caves. Up down the mountain we set, read all the signs, went to the visitors centre and booked our tours. I think from memory it was $47 each, and included 2 caves and the thermal pool. There is accommodation on site. With a map in hand, off we headed for our first tour. We found a car park and made our way to the front entrance. Make sure you bring a jumper. It's about 10 degrees in that cave, and wear closed-in shoes. We are doing the Jillabine Cave first with a guide. It's wheelchair friendly. It's only a small cave, but what she lacks in size, she makes up for in stunning features. I had never seen anything quite like it. It was the most amazing cave I'd ever been in. The tour took about 45 minutes and I can't recommend it highly enough. The gorge lookout on the way back to the car is just stunning, looking down over the river. Off to Bluff Lookout we go. 150 metres. Can't be too difficult, right? We are in the Kosciuszko National Park. I bet you can't believe that. Back to the car we go. Evidently, there are about 1,000 caves in this area, in all shapes and sizes. After the Bluff Lookout track, it was time for lunch. There is a picnic area and a toilet down near the visitors centre. After we filled our bellies, it was time to head off to do the next cave. We are going to the South Glory and the North Glory Cave. Look at that pretty little walk. Gonna love these trees. What do you got there, Mr. Ed? Little baby caves. Look at that. Something living down in there. Interesting. Oh, that's got to be a wombat hole. Definitely a wombat house. Oh my God, look where we are going. Exciting days. You've got to come visit Yarrangobilly. It has got the nicest caves. This one's a self-guided one. Feel the temperature drop. Look, there's a hole in the roof. I cannot believe our life. It's so good. So amazing. That looks like an elephant. That looks like an elephant. Can you see the map of Queensland? There's a lake in it. Bring a torch. It's very dark and there's a lot of steps and ramps. It felt like it was about 100 metres long and it took us about an hour. How cool. It's pouring in from the roof. Okay, after 65 steps, I think we've managed to get to the exit. Yes, that was worth doing. A little bit harder than the last one, but still worth that effort. Oh my gosh, how beautiful. And we're back at the car park. That works out well then. We are going to leave the thermal pool till tomorrow. It's getting way too late in the afternoon. On our way back to camp, there is a fairly solid internet and phone service right near the tower as you hit the sealed section of the road. It's a great spot to download the next Netflix and check your emails. I was sitting at the caravan with binoculars. I spotted 2 brumbies down the valley about 3 kilometres. Jumped in the car and headed off to check them out. They were a very long way from the car. Lucky for the big camera lens. We are going over the Murrumbidgee River. Holy heck, she's a narrow little bridge. Is it a walking bridge or a car bridge? You don't see them in that water. Today we are heading out to the homestead and the Blue Water Hole. And whatever else we happen to stumble across. One more brumby. Tick. It's the Murrumbidgee River again. Can't see any trout. Kosciuszko Campground. cute little thing. This is an old fireplace. Cohenville, maybe Cohenville Hut. I know this building was constructed in 1908 for the pastoral company. Fireplace, old man. Magpie Flats, blue water holes, 5.7. We are on the Blue Waterhole Trail. It is just beautiful up here. We're going to be 1,400 metres up. Get a look at the plains. There were so many people at this spot, camping and in the day use area. We were going to do the Clark Gorge walk, but once we saw we had to walk through that creek, we decided we'd give it a miss. So we just followed the creek along and did our best at this crossing. Well, we didn't fall in. I waited with great expectations that Ed might fall in, but he didn't. I was going to capture it on camera if he did. Some of those last ones are wobbly. Some of the last ones are wobbly. Made it. So that's the Blue Waterhole at the Mount Kosciuszko National Park. And that's Ed taking pictures of those two caves. So we are at the Coolmine Homestead in the Kosciuszko National Park. And I mentioned that I'm so excited that we're actually in the Kosciuszko National Park. Anyway, off we go. Now this was the old cheese hut. Go figure, they lived it up in the old days. Stone floor. So it was built in 1889 by Thomas Franklin of Peppercorn and Brindabella. Oh, look at the old table and the old fire pit, fireplace. Amazing. So this was the old kitchen. This one is called Southwell House. It's a nice fireplace. Says it was built about 1930s, maybe. Not sure who lived here. But they're not very big. I think we're just a bit spoiled these days, that's what it is. There's a little mountain stream, 1,300 metres above sea level. Paper daisies everywhere. Okay, let me tell you about the track to this thermal pool. It's about 700 metres, which is not really that bad, except it's steep. very, very steep. And with bad knees, going downhill is a killer.
Looks like crap.
It probably is a little bit, but it doesn't matter.
This side seems high.
It doesn't matter.
But then going back up, well, that is just another ball game altogether. They need to put more seats to rest on the way back up. Wow, it is just nuts. We did it. Would I do it twice? Probably not. But you have to do everything once, right? Was it worth it? 100% yes. It was so refreshing. It had that old natural feel about it. Loved every minute. Did I enjoy walking back up? No, but it was an achievement. And then they arrived. All 8 of them. They came down out of the hills. A good-looking bunch. They hung around all afternoon. My heart sunk when I remembered that the feral horse shooting was starting soon, and that these horses' days were probably numbered. The fact that these horses live as they should, wild and free, is the only thing that's good about their lives. That they have lived the perfect life. The fact they need to be culled is just so sad. So that's it for Long Plain Hut Campground. We are on our way to Denison Creek Reserve. Hopefully, when we get there, we see how many people are there. This has been the best campground. It's so quiet and peaceful. And yesterday afternoon, we saw like 8 brumbies just over there on the hill. Anyway, see you at Denison Creek. Well, that's us for this week. Be kind, love your life, stay happy, and we'll see you next Sunday at 6 a.m. Don't forget to subscribe.